first bit of hardware failure. The save from last night did not load. So I have had to restart the career. And surprisingly, it's not the same fixtures. So rather than playing Newcastle, who I lost to match day 1, I've got Barnsley. So this is obviously the Barnsley year. This is the year they went down. So, you know, I get to at least get a win on the board because, you know, Barnsley aren't very good. They've got Fjortoff and Ashley Ward up front. So let's go grab those 3 points. Oh, man, I already got a man sent off. This is not going well. Come on, Andrew, what are you thinking about? Just a little tweak. Let's put that on light. Let's keep everything else the same because it is just Barnsley. Job done. Still get these 3 points. Right, let's cool it with the yellow cards, lads. Not doing great. Oh, great. McKinley is now injured. Oh, no midfielders, because I would want 5 in midfield. Taking the midfielder off with a red card. Another yellow card. Another red card. Are you kidding me? What are you doing, Gary Flintcroft? I did put it on easy tackling, didn't I? Man, if I get a point here, this will be huge. Another yellow card. What are these idiots doing? Oh, and then Eric Tinkler has scored. Of course. Just lost to Barnsley. Right, guys, welcome back. As you probably heard in the little intro there, so the save did not work from yesterday, so I've had to restart. It's been fine since then. Things are not going great, so we're going to have a quick check of the daily newspapers, other dailies, and we're going to look at the league table. Not going to see me at the top. So look, Sheffield Wednesday running away with it. Liverpool, I lost to Liverpool. Start of my form started to coincide with that. I am all the way down here. I have finally won my first games, which means, where's me button? There we go. Blackburn, new manager, winless in first 5 and with 0 goals scored. It's time for the players to step up. And they did. I'm going to fire a highlight in here. If you could describe a scrappy goal, you are about to see it.
Reception, challenge from behind, free kick. Good defensive approach here, keeping 2 back to mark 1. That's not the best piece of defending. Oh, and that is a terrible goal.
So we've got some new signings who have joined us. As you can see, this is clearly Paul Gascoigne and Lars Bohinen stood in there behind me. So they've come into the team. They've not helped us massively yet, I'm going to be honest. Wrong button. Might edit that out. We're gonna have 2 games here. So a couple of things that I've figured out since my first episode. I'm getting through the games quite quickly now, up to game 7, and I've played round 1 and 2 of the League Cup, second round or third round, I believe. I don't remember there being 2 rounds to that. Now, we're just having a quick scan of the table. You will see I'm not very free scoring. So I beat Wimbledon 1-0. There we go. I've immortalised that on the scoreboard. So that was my first win, and then I followed that up with a 3-0 win. So I've got these 4-3-3, and if we go in the tactics, apologies that the screen is still skipping. So I've got zonal marking, medium tackling, passing game, and then orthodox. So that's kind of like a balanced system. Chris Sutton's got 3 goals, so he scored the first goal against Wimbledon, and he got 2 in the other game. It doesn't show you any fixtures or anything like that, so I can't show you the scores I've been having. I have come in here because I need to sort out Paul Gascoigne's training. He played 1 game for me and then got injured almost immediately, and I don't think he's doing any training at the minute. So I'm going to try dumping him onto fitness. So like I said, I have figured a few things out. Got a bit better with the controls. So that he's on passing. Let's whack you on fitness, Paul. Let's put Callum. You're not doing anything at the minute. Oh, I was going to say, let's put him on passing. Let's put Lars Bohinen. Can't remember if he has come back to Blackburn or if I'd sold him to Derby. I paid about $2 million for him. I've got another couple of offers in. So we're going to go into these games that I've got. I've gone on options. Maybe I've not got better at the controls. Daily news. So upcoming fixtures. So we're going to do the game against Blackburn in the league. Just watching the text, and then we're going to go straight to the highlights of that Blackburn Rovers versus Chelsea match. That's a marquee match. Might have to think that would have been on TV. Look, if we're going clubs finances, you can see my board confidence is not great. And if I tinker with these, I can change the amount of training points and stuff I have. One thing I was meant to show you in the squad that I forgot. I found this statistics page. So this is an actual breakdown of the players' ratings. So look, you've got passing, tackling, shooting, heading, or handling, depending if it's a keeper, pace, stamina, and then control. So look, Gary Croft's stamina of 68. It's no wonder he's never fully fit. What is Gascoigne? Gascoigne is 77, so he's not terrible. I could really do with him back. So let's start going through. Georgie Hadji has rejected your offer. That's a shame. I think I offered him about 12,000. Right, so here we go. Everton, Thomas Myra, Slaven Bilic, Terry Phelan, John Oster, Dave Watson, Tony Thomas. I have no idea who that is. Don't remember him. Gareth Farrelly, I remember. Tony Grant, Mikel Madar. Again, don't remember him. Big Duncan Ferguson, and then Peter Beardsley. He was a legend for the early fantasy football teams. Then my team were Flowers, Kenner, Croft. I do need to desperately sort out that left side. Just going to check my bench. Check that I'm happy with my bench. Right, yep. I need Bohinen. And I want to put Duff on here. I have sold one of my goalkeepers, my other goalkeeper, and I've currently got James Beattie on the transfer list because I can't sign anyone. Although I'll be able to put in another offer now that Hedges turned me down. So here we go, start game. So I am, like I said, match 8, or technically match 10. I did figure out how to do some. It's because I said I have never heard of him. I did figure out how to set pre-season games when I was having to do this save. Apparently it was a screen that it brought up that I just completely missed the first time. So what are we doing here? I was about to say, I wonder if there's any way to pause this to check the stats, and then that goes and happens. No, there's no way of pausing it. I'm 4-0 down. This is atrocious. Just when I thought I was getting somewhere with that win, this then goes and happens. Right, so something else from my notes that I said I was going to check into last time, and I now have. Martin Darling, he scored 5 goals for Blackburn. I take the 1. It is only 4-0. But all the territory is in. I'm guessing that's Everton's half, isn't it? I've only had 2 shots on target. This is appalling. So, like I said, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with the Chelsea game. Got to go back. Jason Wilcox, my second highest top scorer of the season. Let's check the stats. Not done well. We've not done well at all. Now, I'm going to let you in on a transfer target that I've got my eye on. I've got the scouts having a look at. I've got Coventry coming up. Come on, I've got to be Coventry. Where are my finances looking? So I've got nearly 8 million available. So, due to the fact. So who have we got here? So goalkeepers. Steve Ball, is he going to help me? Like I said, I'm desperate. It's Cavani. Oh, he's right-sided. He's desperate for a left-sided player to come out. I've not managed to sign anyone who isn't already for sale. Tried it a few times, but it just it kicks you out the offer. It doesn't give you any feedback on like whether they want more or anything like that. Let's have a look at George Kulska. How old is he? He's 30. Is it QPR? We're in Division 1 on this. I'm gonna ignore that. Not that desperate yet. Stuart Campbell, Corby legend, comes from the same place as me. Lived in the street that my nana lived in. So there you go. Right. So I have been studying. I have been scouting Carsten Janker because apparently Darlene and Sutton, voice is cracking, isn't agricultural enough for me. So I'm going to go in with an offer. Right. I'm going to put this up. It's not my money. I'm going to put it up to 4.75 million. I'm going to put the contract at that. I'm going to give him a house and a car just because I'm desperate for someone to do that. So I've almost doubled finalized offer. Kept missing that before. Check what the scouts are doing. So they're not really doing anything. They don't give me any other information. Tell you what, stop scouting this player. Right, let's see if we can do anything against Chelsea. So Sutton is out wide. I'm going to put Darlene in the middle. Desperate to get him a goal. I'm going to try Pedersen. I've not been trying him. I'm going to dump Gallagher onto the bench to bring in Carsten Janker. Is there? He's obviously signed. So it's a debut. Let's put him straight in. That's odd. I was doing all of that work. Now, Anderson, how's my defence looking? I'm going to drop him in for Croft. Like I said, he's not fantastic. There we go. And we're going to go straight to the highlights. Skip to highlights. So the game is going to manage itself. And we're just going to see how we get on. Then that's going to be it for this episode. Probably 2 defeats, looking at that. The excitement of shock surprise signing of Carsten Janker.
And he's gone all the way to pull it back to. And a wonderful
Sutton in the middle there.
right hand by the goalkeeper.
Need to keep my finger off this exit button, not the next.
Simple ball again, and it's opened them up again. He's got 2 up ahead of him, and he's not going to need any of them.
So who's that? Di Matteo, free ball through to Sinclair. Is that Frank Sinclair? He was left-footed.
It was a left-foot drive that the goalkeeper turned to find in the back of his net.
Let's move on to the next highlight. So this is the actual soccer engine. So look, what's that? 16 minutes, 1-0 down. Great save by Flowers. Sinclair's all over me. There are Sutton, Ripley.
Player inside him, but he's going on his own.
Gone for a chip. Good save. Should have been hitting the big German there, though, really.
Good play.
Oh, God. Zola's through. Nice little pass.
Oh, but he blazed over the crossbar.
I don't know why I'm commentating. There's a commentator there.
Good running off the ball ahead. And that's an excellent through ball. Oh, and what a finish. Close to the goalkeeper.
Don't give Zola that much space. I was going to say, is it because he's not man marked? No, they've just both missed him. You're supposed to be my strengths, these defenders. Look at that. 54 miles an hour. That doesn't feel very fast to me. For a man who's on 12,000 a week or whatever Flowers is on.
Got in behind the defence here. And that's beautifully plucked out of the air.
I cannot believe I made...
The arms lock solid.
Where is it? I made my beleaguered of the half cut out the League Cup
He gets it
sticker.
Through, and the shot across the face.
Oh, Mark Hughes. These guys are rampant on me now. Right, at least I made it to the second half without conceding. I'm not getting any shots though.
Break. Oh, the challenge was late and the free kick is given.
Oh, right. I have picked something up. If you see the foul, it normally means there's a goal coming.
Foot. The header missed and he's in here. Goalkeeper to meet him, could do nothing about it.
I'm glad I can't really smile at the minute.
Failure to clear.
Oh, this is embarrassing. So we've had 2 games.
Swift move and
we've lost one of them 4-1 to away at Everton, and now we're getting dumped out of the League Cup. Hopefully there is only one bloody leg of this. 'Cause if I have to play another leg,
And it's played through, and that's a good save.
Flowers must be raging at that team. So there we go, guys. It has not gone fantastic, has it? So, what, 9 games in? Still rooted in the bottom of the league. Probably going out of the League Cup.